Planning a themed wedding is usually very, very hectic. And I would explain, because you have the ideas in your head. Having to explain to somebody who is just basically trying to get the pieces from what you're saying, you would have to do samples and then disapprove, no, this is not, and then the whole back and forth. If you're going to do a themed wedding, be ready for the challenges. It's never all rosy. By the end of the day, we'll make it work. Hello everyone, my name is Morunke. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about how we plan an old Hollywood themed wedding. We start by having a meeting with the clients, and talking about their ideas, what they already have in mind for their wedding, what they like to do, their hobbies and all of that. We noticed that they both loved movies, so why not go with the Hollywood themed wedding? That was where we came about the idea, and they totally loved it. Old Hollywood is basically Hollywood in the 30s. The color scheme is usually black, gold, and red. And this was what we worked, and a bit of gold actually. And this was what we worked with for this event. The event was a 3-in-1 event. We had the nikah in the morning, we had the engagement in the afternoon, and then we had the reception in the evening. We used a venue that had a garden outside, so we used the garden for the nikah, and then afterwards people moved to a section of the hall for the engagement, and from there they moved to the main venue for the reception. Moving forward to the reception venue, we had a ticket booth and a ticketer. The whole idea is to exchange your ticket that serves as your access card for access into the venue. Now, upon entering the venue, we had a proper entrance like how the old Hollywood theater used to look like. The whole bulb arrangement with lots of lights. Then we had pictures of the couple on both sides of the wall to look like a movie that it's about to show, like now showing the couple's pictures on it as seen in the picture. Then moving into the venue, we had crystal suspended on the ceiling all the way to the stage. We had the 30-feet wide built stage, all red with a mega screen behind it. We had huge props about 6 feet high, 6 feet popcorn props. If you're very familiar with cinemas and Hollywood and movies, you know that popcorn is usually a thing. So yeah, we had the 6 feet tall popcorn props. We had the movie reel as well. And we also had a mega sized walk of fame that people could go to take pictures of, and all of that. Aside from that, we had branded popcorn boxes in line with the theme. We had black table covers with clear centerpieces and red flowers on it. The table numbers were clipboards. If you're very familiar with Hollywood, you know what clipboards are. So yeah, we had the table numbers in form of that. We also had menu cards in form of the film. If you've seen the mega-sized movie reel, the films that come inside it, we had the menu card in form of that. So basically, every aspect of the event was in line with the theme. For the grand entrance, as usual, we love surprises. We usually love to, play with the minds of our guests. So of course, we had a main entrance that everyone expected the couple to come out from. But we had the couple enter the hall through the back door and then behind the stage. Now, we had built a red flower wall with a mega screen on it. The stage was about 32 feet wide. After the bridal party had danced into the hall and everyone was waiting and hoping to see where's the couple, we had a short performance by a saxophonist, and people were still wondering, where is the couple? At that point, we had the mega screen on the center of the stage split open, and the couple emerged from it. Afterwards, we had fireworks, and then we had the couple join the bridal party on the dance floor, and then dance, have all the fun and all that. Moving forward to the after party, we had special performances from Tony Tetula and some other artists. It was basically from we're there till late. We had lots of drinks, and it was just a very, very wonderful experience. Beneath all the glitz and glamour and pictures and videos that we have showed you, we also had a couple of challenges. I'm just saying this so you don't think it's always all smooth and rosy for us. Like I mentioned earlier that we had a garden wedding. That morning it rained. Like while guests were seated, it rained. We had to quickly switch people from the main hall to the from the garden to the main hall, and then we continued with the nekai from them before the couple went to go and change. And aside from that, planning a team wedding is usually very, very hectic. And I would explain, because you have the ideas in your head, having to explain to somebody who is just basically trying to get the pieces from what you're saying. You know, you would have to do samples and then disapprove, no, this is not, this is not, and then the whole back and forth. Aside from that, last minute we had to do a lot of changes. I'll give you an example. The lights that we had inside the hall was actually supposed to be outside, but last minute we moved it in white because the bulbs won't be bright enough during the day. And aside from that, the tent at the venue had some last minute construction that literally jeopardized our plan that we had already planned months and weeks ahead. So we had to move it inside. We just still had to make it work regardless. Aside from that, the ticket booths, you know, having to sew the uniform of the usher, the ticketer, you know, we had to go back and forth with it with, you know, design not looking exactly like what we wanted. But in all of this, that's why we're magicians. We always have to make it work. And I also thought to mention that the ushers were dressed in diners' uniforms. If you've been to this, if you've seen old Hollywood movies, you see how most of the time the diners are usually dressed in red and white with aprons, you know, in line with the theme basically. So if you're going to do a themed wedding, be ready for the challenges. It's never all rosy. By the end of the day, we'll make it work. Up next is highlights on the entire wedding, on everything that we have talked about today. Here's a short clip to show you what it looks like. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.